Running a YouTube channel may sound like a cacophony until you start figuring out a workflow that works for you. Hi guys, in today's video I will share my YouTube workflow and I hope there will be something useful for you too. I think that the best way to start a YouTube channel is to record a 1 to 5 minutes video from your mobile phone and upload it to the YouTube, like here and now. But as soon as I decided that I would like to run my YouTube channel more regularly and consistently, I realized that I need some sort of a big picture view that will help me to understand where I am, where I'm going, and hopefully be more consistent and sane. Or maybe not so sane. Let's break it down. The three main stages of my workflow are pre-production, production, and very unexpectedly, post-production. I use Notion to keep track and record of my YouTube workflow and materials. This is how I can easily understand where I am and what I have to do at any point of time. And I can also share my progress and process and all important information with my team member. Let's get into more details, and we start with pre-production. This stage is very important to me because the more I prepare, the more I think through the video, the smoother and faster the record of the video will go. And this is very important to me because I usually film the video when my daughter is asleep, so whenever I do the whole setup, I would like to make sure I record the whole video at the same time and the same day. I do feel the difference when I prepare enough and when I don't prepare enough, because in the second situation the filming goes much longer and there is a scarcity that my daughter will wake up and this little climber is not compatible with all the equipment which is happening here in our living room. So I try to make sure I prepare very well, because I can do it over a long period of time in terms of day, and I can do it over short periods of time in terms of when I have 15 minutes or I have 10 minutes, I can still look at my script and adjust some small bits. And whenever I'm ready, I start filming. Right, this is the main page which has different views and they are helpful at different times. So the first column is about ideas. I have a lot of ideas and I have multiple ways I record them. So one of them is in this column, so I have a card for every new idea. Another one is I have a separate ideas list. It's regarding all the ideas, so I put all my thoughts down there, and when I go through them I just extract the ones that are for YouTube. And I also have a lot of ideas in my Google Keep app because I think it's much faster on my phone compared to Notion, so whenever I have a quick idea I just drop it there, and when I look through I just transfer all of them into a big ideas list. And I actually have multiple ways how I come up with ideas and I discuss them in this video here. Have a look if you are interested. The next column is scripting, and here I have cards for the next 5 to 10 videos on my channel, and here I spend most of the time actually because I try to prepare as much as I possibly can. I have a template for my script with the fields and topics I feel are important for creating a video. In general, I try to keep it simple and leave only fields that I feel are important and bring value to the whole video and scripting process. Some of the important fields are the manager's comments, because she can look through the script and suggest something or make sure I don't forget something, and also a publishing date, which goes into content calendar. As we are talking about the calendar, let's go to another view, the calendar view of this board. I aim for Thursdays, and in this view it's so easy to see when and what video do I have planned and if I have any gaps in my planning. This really helps me to make sure I stay mostly consistent and also to make sure that my video topics flow is good. One more important step in pre-production part is to make sure I'm ready for filming. So I'm checking my memory card if it has enough space, I'm checking my battery and the camera, and I also like to read out my script because sometimes when I write it I don't realize that it's not very readable to me. And now the production part. That's the time when I film all the videos, all the screencasts and necessary B-rolls as well. While writing the script I usually think about the B-rolls I will need in my video, and I actually mark them in the script itself. I also have a separate section with all the B-rolls I put as a list, so that whenever I film the video I can actually film all the B-rolls one by one, and also it helps to make sure that I filmed all the ones that I wanted. I usually film one video at a time because I do it when my daughter is asleep, and it still takes me quite a lot of time to record the talking head video like this. So my production set looks like this, and I will show you. Let's go! This is my background couch, but without all the books and toys. My super comfortable bench / coffee table. Actually, it's our eating table as well. And my phone is usually with me for my script or reminders. My external microphone is here, and I also usually have a glass of water with me, which I drink while I record the videos. And it's like a better microphone, but it's just a better voice for me. And I record my sound on a laptop because I don't have a microphone input on my camera. And this is how you look like to me. And I have a ring light, but I wouldn't recommend if you are going for a depth of look. I know it's working really well for those who are doing makeup videos or cooking videos, but I think the light is a bit too harsh for the videos like mine. But I'm still keep using it because I'm starting with what I have, and in the future I plan to improve my lights as well. And I also have a daylight light, which is a bit unstable, unpredictable, and adds a bit of fun for the filming part of the workflow. As soon as the video filming is over, we are moving to the next part of the production workflow, which is post-production. Here I transfer all the files from the memory card to computer and start editing my video. I edit my videos in Premiere Pro, but occasionally I also use After Effects for creating some animations and graphics like I used in the video about why we sleep, and it usually takes me around 1 to 3 days to edit the whole video. And even though I could edit some videos in 1 day, I still like to split them in 2 days so that I could look at them with my fresh head and fresh eye. And then it's time for post-production, so uploading video to YouTube, making sure it's clickable, searchable, and scheduled for the release. At that point of time, I'm already back to step number 1 and working with ideas for my next videos. I have a separate video where I discuss how I come up with different ideas for my channel. And I plan to create more videos with in-depth details about the workflow we discussed today. Let me know if you have any questions about the workflow, and I will make sure I include them in the next videos. I hope you found this video insightful and inspirational or useful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Make sure I'm consistent, because in the second